It's difficult for indie titles to stand out when against the massive AAA titles that come out nowadays. Whereas I believe indie titles stand out is their creativity in presenting a narrative for its players. With a shorter overall playtime, sometimes a title just needs to have a compelling narrative or the ability to connect with a player to a game, and this can make a title rememberable in its own right. The solo developer David Wheel has achieved this with The First Tree. Whilst David has created another title before this called Home is Where One Starts, The First Tree is a more emotive and a better demonstration of his creative abilities as a games developer and designer. In The First Tree, you play as a fox who has lost her family. As you continue to play the game, another narrative is presented to the player through the commentary of a man and his wife and the hidden objects within the game space. Through these objects of the game, the man reminisces about his estranged father. The game puts a heavy focus on these two parallel narrative pieces, both in intertwining into the game's conclusion. Both stories emphasize the theme of grief and loss, and it becomes a powerful narrative, especially when the player can also relate to such a circumstance within their own lifetime. Additionally, The First Tree also features a commentary mode, should you want to listen to David's thoughts whilst developing the game. The First Tree is a 3D exploration game featuring two parallel narratives. Whilst the game itself can be casually played in around 2 hours, you can explore the in-game areas as the mother fox, searching for her cubs. Whilst controlling the fox, you have access to running, jumping, digging, whilst navigating simple overworld puzzles. Overall, it's a smaller game with a focus of ensuring that you will experience the narrative that the game is telling you, as opposed to being a hardcore gameplay focused game. The game itself is a low poly, simple shaded game. It features a cartoon-like aesthetic which brings a vivid colour palette which is used in each location, making the overworld itself quite rememberable. The soundtrack was composed by Josh Kramer, which hits the perfect balance between relaxing, reflective and a sense of melancholy for certain parts of the game. Towards the ending of the game, the locations, aesthetics and the soundtrack blend together in a nice harmony that becomes a powerful emotive connection to the player. I believe that The First Tree is truly a unique indie title, and it's worthy of your time and money if you just want to sit in a very visually pretty game with nice relaxing music, or if you want the ability for a game to tell you a story regarding loss and grief. I'm not going to personally spoil any aspects of the small title, but I believe it's better when it's experienced. If you've played any titles such as Journey, Firewatch, Shelter, Fee or Air Memories of Old, you'll enjoy the atmospheric tale that The First Tree can offer you. As a solo developer's project, it is excellent of showing the progress an indie developer can make, even while in a AAA dominated industry.